Okay, so after watching the videos and stuff about uh, K 12 online learning, um, I'm very torn as far as how I feel about it, to be honest. I think that it's a great option, and I think that um, the kids can learn just as much through online learning as they can in a classroom setting. The only thing I would say is that a classroom setting is super, super important for kids because they have to learn how to work with others in all kinds of situations. And so that's a really important part of learning life lessons as well as just getting their education. Um, I think as okay, so as far as every state requiring kids to take an online course, I don't think that's a bad idea. I think that I think it's a good plan to require kids to take at least one online class. And my reasoning for that is because a few years ago, I had started taking online classes, but I didn't have a clue what I was doing. And so, therefore, I ended up failing bad. And this was through a different university. This was not through Fort Hayes, but I just didn't have a clue what I was doing. And I didn't have very good support because online classes for college were still kind of new. And so, it was still kind of a learning curve. So I think as far as a high school student being required to take one online course before they graduate is a good lesson for them for later on in the future if they need to take more classes later on in life. Um, because like for example, right now I'm taking online courses because of my career and I can't quit my job to take in classes because it kind of defeats the purpose. Um, so that's why I feel that way. What did I learn most? Um, I don't know. That I guess just how much it's grown over the last several years. And the one video I think is a few years behind. So if you think about how much it's grown since 2002, um, it's crazy. Like I can't imagine how much farther online learning is going to go. And again, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Um, describe my experience working with LMS. Huh. Well, I kind of messed with it a little bit. My assignments that I only did two. I did one like assignment and then I did one discussion board. Um, I don't know. I would have to mess with it a lot more than what I did to really figure out. And I chose Schoolology. I kind of liked the sound of the name, to be honest, which is why I chose it. Um, it's okay. Again, I would have to mess with it a little more to decide whether or not I would enjoy using that particular program. Um, I kind of like the other programs that we had messed with before, like that Kia thing, which I know that that's a different program or different style, but I think I would want something a little more like that where you can make it fun along with teaching. Whereas the Schoolology, I didn't see anywhere where you could make it like that. It just seemed to me like it was a type what you want the student to do, and they have to do it. Which to me, that's kind of boring, and that's not the way that I personally want my classroom to be taught. I want my class to be fun and exciting way of learning instead of just read this and do this. So that's all I got for this one. Thanks, guys.